welcome. Take your seat. Good afternoon. It is my pleasure to welcome all of you to this wonderful hooding ceremony of Misericordia's 7th class of entry-level Doctor of Physical Therapy graduates today. And just so you know, I am the Dean of the College of Health Sciences and Education. So thank you so much for coming. We have 44 DPT graduates here with us today, and I am honored to welcome you, your families, significant others, and Misericordia administration, faculty, and staff. You will soon have the chance to put into practice the best basic and clinical science information you've mastered over the course of your didactic and clinical experiences while at Misericordia. You will also serve as an ambassador for the PT program and for Misericordia University. It is my privilege to be able to share some of the accomplishments and highlights of this year's class. Students in this cohort have completed 176 clinical educational internships during their time in the DPT program in 9 states. Every single member of this class has participated in pro bono physical therapy services in the Misericordia and the Mercy tradition of providing services to others. In addition, some of these students also participated in service trips to Guyana and at a number of needy locations abroad. 2 student groups presented their research at the annual PA Physical Therapy Association Conference in Seven Springs, Pennsylvania. 2 student groups presented their research at the American Congress of Rehabilitation Medicine in Chicago, Illinois. 2 student groups presented their research at the International Society of Physical and Rehabilitation Medicine World Congress in Orlando, Florida. 5 students represented Misericordia at the APTA National Student Conclave, 4 in Providence, Rhode Island in 2018, and 1 in Albuquerque, New Mexico in 2019. And still, there will be 2 student groups who will present their research in 2020 at an upcoming physical therapy conference in the States. On the international stage, 1 student group presented their research at the European Stroke Conference in Milan, Italy, and another student group presented their research at the World Confederation of Physical Therapy Congress in Geneva, Switzerland. I think we can provide a round of applause for these great accomplishments. As you move out into various hospitals, clinics, schools, and practices throughout the country and the world, remember that you will be carrying the banner of an outstanding program. And know this is your time to interact with your first patients, garner the first-hand understanding of what being a clinician is all about. Remember, providing care to others is a tremendous responsibility, not one that comes lightly, as you have learned from your courses and your clinical rotations and from the wonderful faculty and staff of Misericordia's PT program. One of the most important things that I'm sure that you have understood and will keep in your toolbox is how important it is to garner your patients' trust, as this is neither earned nor utilized with technical knowledge alone. It is necessary to commit to compassion. So, in closing of the welcome, I leave you with 3 messages as you start your next exciting chapter as practitioners. Number 1, enjoy what you have desired to become. You have successfully completed your training. The work and the studying may have at times been onerous, but you will look back and realize it was one of the most rewarding and exciting times of your life with the people you will have met and the relationships that you will have developed. You can move forward knowing that you are accomplished and ready to know and develop your professional self. Number 2, it is okay to be an imitator. And when I say an imitator, I mean that you look at your professionals who you've worked with here at Misericordia as well as those you've worked with in your clinical sites. And you have seen something that you know is well done. It is good to go with your instincts and generally follow those. You should follow those who've made a difference in your life, who've really model those behaviors of excellence. And number 3, be compassionate and give back, of course, to your patients, but also to yourselves and to those who you will be working with to help better all of your patients' lives. Good luck, have fun, and I'm happy to welcome you to the rest of this wonderful ceremony. I now invite Dr. Maureen Pascal to come up and provide the invocation.
As many of you know, Misericordia University was established by the Sisters of Mercy in 1924. This year, thanks to the effort of a group of students, including 2 graduates here today, Mitch Rock and Drea Molatoris, the foundress of the Sisters of Mercy, Catherine McCauley, has come to our campus. She's right outside the building. This is Macaulay Hall, and she's right out here. The students advocated for the statue of her after getting the opportunity to visit her home in Dublin, Ireland, as they can attest is a special and a spiritual place. There's a Celtic saying that heaven and earth are 3 feet apart, but in the thin places, they are even closer. Bringing the statue of Catherine here may have created a thin place for some people, a place where they can feel the presence of God. Catherine was known for making those around her comfortable and attending to their needs. Having her statue here is a reminder to all of us to strive to care for others as much as she did so long ago in Ireland. Her statue is also a challenge to our graduates today. That challenge is to be a creator of thin places. Help those who are in need of care experience the presence of the divine as you work. Help them experience it by being present to their needs and conversations, and by treating them with dignity, empathy, and ethics. So I ask each of you here today to pray for our graduates, that they may have the grace to create that thin place for their patients, coworkers, significant others, and families, continuing the mercy tradition long after graduation. For this we pray, in the name of God, Yahweh, the one Creator. Amen.
I'm Dr. Susan Barker, the chair of the Physical Therapy Department, and I have a few words. I hope it's not going to bore you too much. Good afternoon. Thank you for attending this joyous occasion, the 7th annual entry-level Doctor of Physical Therapy hooding ceremony. It is important to note that these 44 DPT graduates would not be here today without the support of their friends, family, and loved ones. We are all very happy that you were able to take time from your busy lives to be with us today as we recognize our Doctor of Physical Therapy graduates. Many of you at this point may be wondering, what is a hooding ceremony? A hooding ceremony is a formal occasion in which the Doctor of Physical Therapy graduates receive their hood because of the level of education they have pursued beyond the baccalaureate degree. The hooding ceremony symbolizes the transition from a novice to a master. The hood is part of academic regalia, the origins of which date back to the 12th and 13th centuries when universities were first taking form. The hood that is part of today's academic dress was originally a head covering for bad weather. Later, it was dropped to the shoulders in the form of a small cape. Eventually, the hood became a separate piece of apparel bearing even more symbolism than the academic gown. Today, hoods are the most expressive component of the academic costume. They serve to communicate the owner's school, degree, and field of study through their length and the colors of the lining and binding. So we see that today's hoods have evolved from a serviceable article of clothing to a type of elongated scarf draped over the shoulders and displayed down the back with the lining turned inside out. I'd like to ask Dr. Nicole Evanosky to step forward to show us her hood. The length of the robe signifies that the wearer has earned a doctoral degree. Misericordia University's colors are blue and gold, hence these colors are found in the lining of the hood. The teal velvet trim signifies the field of physical therapy. I ask for your indulgence as I take a few moments to reflect on the history of the physical therapy program at Misericordia. The first physical therapy students entered College Misericordia, as this institution was named at that time, in 1991 to begin study in the 5-year Master of Science in Physical Therapy program. The first group of students graduated from the Master of Science in Physical Therapy program in 1996, and the last group of master's students graduated in 2012. An important milestone for College Misericordia was the development and approval of the first doctoral program offered by the institution, the Post-Professional Transition Doctor of Physical Therapy program, which was first offered in 2005 under the direction of Dr. Kelly Moran. The first group of physical therapists graduated from this program in spring 2007, and the last group graduated in 2014. The Transition DPT program was an important element in the ability of College Misericordia to become Misericordia University. The success of the post-professional DPT program led the faculty to design the entry-level DPT program, and the first group to graduate from the entry-level DPT program was the DPT class of 2013. Today, we are gathered to acknowledge this class, the DPT class of 2019, the 24th group of entry-level students to graduate from the physical therapy program at Misericordia. Many of these students began their graduate study in January 2017. Today, they will take the physical therapist oath, completing their graduate DPT education that began in January 2017 when they took the physical therapy student oath. Throughout its history, the Misericordia Physical Therapy program has had a reputation for producing students who become competent practitioners who embody the core values of the Sisters of Mercy, which are mercy, service, justice, and hospitality. These 44 students, the DPT class of 2019, have continued that Misericordia Physical Therapy legacy. The extraordinarily favorable clinical assessments they have earned, and I think you saw some of them as you were entering the auditorium today, and the work they have done both on and off campus have set a lofty standard for future Misericordia DPT students to live up to. In conclusion, I would like to say to the graduates, and I think I speak for all the PT faculty and staff, that it has been our honor and our privilege to work with you these past 3 years, to watch you grow into true professionals. We are excited to see what you will achieve and proud that you will represent Misericordia Physical Therapy. Thank you for the opportunity to get to know you all. At this time, we have one of the more exciting elements of this ceremony, and that is the presentation of graduation awards. Dr. Amy Trembach-Ball will take that honor.
Thanks, Sue. Like Sue said, I have the honor of presenting the various awards that are given by the physical therapy program, or physical therapy department, should I say. Now, it's not listed on the program, but the first awards that I'll be discussing are the Pro Bono Honor Society Award and the Delta Phi Tau National Physical Therapy Student Honor Society. And if you look at the list of the graduates of the class, it is indicated there what awards they received, and there's a little key on the bottom. So looking first at the Pro Bono Honor Society, students inducted into the Pro Bono Honor Society demonstrated significant dedication to Misericordia University Pro Bono Physical Therapy Clinic by providing additional hours of service to the clinic or other community volunteer activities related to physical therapy. These students will wear honor cords at commencement. We have 32 students who have been inducted into this honor society. Can I ask now that those 32 students please stand and be recognized for that honor?
second is the Delta Phi Tau National Physical Therapy Student Honor Society, which recognizes students who demonstrate excellence, integrity, and professionalism in the areas of academic achievement, leadership, and service or research. These students will receive pins today to signify their membership in the society and will wear honor cords at commencement. We have 2 students inducted into this honor society. May I ask that we have 7 students. May I ask that those 7 students please stand and also be recognized. In addition, I do have the honor of giving out the Physical Therapy Department awards. And the description of those awards are listed in the program. The Physical Therapy Department will present 3 awards today. They are the Catherine Perry Wilkinson Leadership Award, the Physical Therapy Achievement Award, and the Outstanding Physical Therapy Student Award. I have the honor of announcing the recipients of these awards. And while preparing for the presentation, I thought about how hard it's going to be to get up here and recognize only 3 of our students with these individual awards. And today, of course, we can only have 1 student for each of the awards, but I just want everyone to know that the characteristics and the accomplishments of our recipients are really representative of each and every one of our graduates in the class of 2019. Each member of our class should be proud of their academic achievement, their potential for leadership in the profession, and the successful completion of the program in the face of their own unique life experiences. When I announce the recipients of the awards, I'll ask that you please come up on stage to receive the award. The first is the Catherine Perry Wilkinson Leadership Award. And this award is given to a graduating student who demonstrates exemplary potential for leadership in the profession. The award is based on the following criteria. The first is service to the college, community, and profession, membership in the Physical Therapy Club and in the American Physical Therapy Association, leadership skills, and the way that this recipient is chosen is that the PT faculty vote on a list of members of the class who were nominated by the classmates. So the class nominated these individuals, and then the physical therapy faculty each got a vote on who should receive the award. The nominees for this award were Jackie Bamberski, John Bankus, Gino Cannon, Megan Collins, Devin Cravani, Caitlin Fulton, Megan Gibbons, Kelsey Hollenbeck, Drea Molatoris, Michael Traeger, and Haley Zelinka. This year's recipient is an active leader in both official and unofficial capacities. The recipient has served on committees at the university level, volunteered as a PT club member, and often takes on responsibilities to serve as a role model for other physical therapy students by mentoring and tutoring underclassmen. The student has logged countless hours in the physical therapy pro bono clinic where she has served as clinic coordinator. Further, this student has also stated that she has a desire to continue in this leadership and service role in the future. The recipient of the Catherine Perry Wilkinson Leadership Award is Caitlin Fulton. The Physical Therapy Student Achievement Award is given to a graduating student who has demonstrated outstanding ability to successfully complete the physical therapy curriculum in the face of unique life experiences. The PT class of 2019 selected the recipient of this award. The nominees for this award were Devin Cravani, Bill Dunn, Kristen Durley, Chris Edkins, Megan Gibbons, Nicole Giampietro, Tyler Hannon, Kelsey Hollenbeck, Drea Molitaris, Tim Wallenberg, Chrissy Wendell, and Haley Zelinka. When I was attending Marywood University, one of my professors taught me that in completing the requirements to get my degree, that I should expect a couple of bumps in the road. She told me it's not going to be a perfectly groomed path to get to where you desire to be. The recipient of this award truly has demonstrated an outstanding ability to succeed in the program in the face of some serious bumps in the road. In fact, this student embraced these bumps in the road, learned from them, and became a better student because of them. This student deserves recognition for demonstrating his dedication to not only the program, but also the profession. The recipient of this Physical Therapy Student Achievement Award is Bill Dunn. The Outstanding Physical Therapy Student Award is an award chosen by the faculty. It is given to a graduating student who demonstrates excellence in academic achievement, clinical performance, leadership, and service to the college, community, and the profession. Academic achievement, of course, is measured by GPA, and this year the students in the top 10% of the class were eligible to receive this award. The students that were in the top 10% of the class all had a GPA of 3.91 or greater. The nominees for this award were Drea Molitaris, Bridget Boyle, Megan Gibbons, and Megan Collins. The recipient of this award has demonstrated outstanding clinical performance, has an extremely impressive resume of service to the community, and a long list of acts of leadership. In preparing again for this presentation, I went back to the resume that the students submitted, summarizing why they are worthy of this award. And there were so many examples of honors, participation in clubs and organizations, community outreach, and volunteer work that I had a very hard time narrowing down which accomplishments I should mention. So instead, I reflected on my experience in working with her over the past few years. And what stands out to me is her amazing attention to detail. This attention to detail actually kind of makes me nervous. And just recently, we were having a conversation about taking the PT exam for licensure, and she had said that, after she takes the exam, she's going to be just a type A personality, not her typical type AAA personality. And of course, I don't believe that for a minute. The recipient of the Outstanding Physical Therapy Student Award is Drea Molitaris. It's really impossible to completely describe the achievement of our student award nominees and recipients. I really would need hours of time to share the many accomplishments and admirable characteristics that, again, they represent not only the three who received the award, but really the entire class of 2019. So I'd like to end with saying thank you to all of the families and friends and loved ones for sharing these wonderful students with me throughout the last few years of their lives.
it's time to recognize our students individually. So, as I call your name, please come onto the stage, and you will be hooded by a faculty member. And I'm going to ask the first row to stand up. First student is Jacqueline Rose Bambursky. John Glenn Bankus. Kyle Berlinski. Bridget Boyle. Lindsay Brantingson. Eugene Cannon III. Ashley Chasm. Bartholomew Chupka, Jr. Rebecca Ann Ciencito. Megan Elizabeth Collins. Devin Crivani. Megan Curry. Bill Dunn. Christian Lee Durley. Christopher Adkins. Kate Fairchild. Caitlin Mary Fulton. Nicole Guyon-Petro. Megan Gibbons. Dr. Maureen Pascal will hood her nephew, Christian Gaidash. Trisha Hand. Tyler Hannon. Kelsey Hollenbach. Alyssa Nicole Kame. Patrick Kellish. Harrison Kirch. Ariel Lee Kneller. Sydney Leah Koch. Lauren Madsen. Austin Maynard. Megan Myers. Drea Molitaris. Matthew Norsini. TJ Raddick. Mitchell Raymond Rock. Matthew Morris. Jacob Schweiger. Michael Triger. Timothy Wallenberg. Samantha Ann Weisberg. Christian Wendell. Carly Young. Mackenzie Page Yurko. Haley Zelinka. The DPT class of 2019. At this time, the students have a presentation that they would like for us all to enjoy. So the PT faculty is going to file off the stage.
Your program. our DPT students by introducing ourselves. Do you remember that day you all came in? And we all used our first names, and we said it's okay to call us that, but this was the first class that insisted on calling us all doctor. Okay? For the first time today, Carly Young actually called me Kelly. Yay! Okay? The reason we do that is because once you graduate, you are our colleagues, and we want you to know that. Although we put you through some tasks and we hold the bar a little high at times, it's all for your own good, right? You know you're going to be treating friends, family, our friends and family. You're ready, okay? I am so proud of all you've accomplished, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the profession by having you recite the oath. So if you could all stand, print it in your program just like we rehearsed, wink, wink, okay? As a physical therapist dedicated to providing highest quality care, I solemnly pledge I will respect the rights and dignity of all individuals, persons, my work, acting in compassionate and trustworthy manner in all aspects of my services, exercise sound professional judgment while abiding by legal and ethical requirements, demonstrate integrity during interactions with colleagues, other healthcare providers, students, faculty, researchers, public and affairs for the enhancement of patient care and advancement of the profession. Enhance my practice through lifelong acquisition and application of knowledge, skills, and professional behavior. Participating in efforts to meet physical therapy and healthcare needs of local, national, and global communities. Thus, with this hope, I accept the duties and responsibilities that embody the physical therapy profession. Congratulations to the class of 2019. So this does conclude our ceremony. I just want to offer one more piece of advice. You know you have one more big test coming, so parents, friends, family, if they're freaking out over the next month until they take their licensing exam, please be patient. It will pass. Okay? If you need assistance with that, you know where to find us. We're here to support. If things don't go well, you know where to find us. Okay? It's a big test. Study hard. You're ready. You are ready. Okay? As is tradition and custom at Misericordia University, we would like to extend our hospitality by having you join us for a little ceremony outside, some beverages and snacks. Please allow the faculty and students to process from the auditorium before you follow them out. And again, thank you all for coming. Congratulations.